My name is Mary Garner. I caught on fire when I was 6 years old.
I am Hannah. I am 16 years old and I was burned when I was 10.
My scarring is on my stomach, chest, and my arms.
Third degree on my neck, my chest, right down to like my sternum right here, and a little bit onto my inner arm right here. That's third degree.
It ended up burning the left half of my body and scorched the bone in the bottom of my left foot.
I caught a fire when I was 6 from a space heater. It caught my dress on fire, and I got third-degree burns all my backside.
Our refrigerator caught on fire through a shortage, and my house caught on fire, and I got third-degree burns on 35% of my body, and 3 of my siblings passed away in that fire. It was a real disappointment at first, and I was really ashamed. I weren't comfortable in my body. I didn't want to be around anybody. I didn't want to get out. I wanted to cover up myself. I didn't like to speak about it. I didn't like to really show my emotions. I kind of like to shut people out.
I was very discouraged because of the way that my skin looked and how things were going with just regular day life, having to change dressings and wear compression garments and stuff like that. It felt like a lot being put on a 16-year-old.
I mean, I was 13 at the time. I'm 43 now. You know, so probably didn't really even start dealing with it for 26 years, dealing with the emotional aspect.
I wanted to give up. I wanted to walk away. I just wanted to just end everything, period.
When I was burned, I didn't have a program, Camp Celebrate. There was no Camp Celebrate in Texas.
I started going to Camp Celebrate, I think right after I was out of the hospital when I was about 7. So I was pretty, I feel like, jumped sort of straight into the burn survivor community right after my burn.
Camp Celebrate is like one of the best places I've ever been, where everybody gets to share their own story. And it's really interesting to hear other people's stories, especially whenever they sound kind of like yours.
I just sat there and got to listen to all the 15-year-olds talk about why they wanted to be a leader and why they were coming back and why they, have always loved it here and what made them feel so special.
Being able to go to a place where I realized that other kids had went through the same issues as me, and we had to go through the same procedures with wrappings and doctor's appointments and checkups. And I actually remember being the only kid there that still had to get the wound care, but it didn't bother me because there were still things that I was allowed to do.
You come to a camp like this, that's all you're going to have here is moral support and just people to be around you.
Well, just seeing people that are like me, being able to talk and have conversations with people that understand what I've been through and how it's amazing that you've been through it, but it's great that you can go through it and still be a great person, and it doesn't change you as a person. It actually empowers you more as a person to know who you are and be more like yourself.
I wouldn't change my outcome. I am the way I am for a reason. I truly believe that. I would never change me getting burns. I've had so many opportunities. I met so many amazing people. self-confidence, like I knew I've grown stronger through this. And I'm happy that I'm burns. I'm happy that I am in the burn survivor community.
There's a heart here, and things are, like, what happens here really matters. And even if you don't consciously think about it when you're a little kid, I mean, everybody feels comfortable here.